Welcome back to Gamer Zero. I'm your host T Heel. So this is an update episode. I just want to give you an update on what's going on in my life and what I've been up to for the last couple of days. So I had this whole thing planned out. You know, this is actually, I don't do this. I had to take a second take to calm myself and get my composure. Today was an interesting day for me. Sorry, my leg itches. But I got an email, a message from a YouTube user. I'm thinking, oh, cool. Well, one of my subscribers sent me a message, or a new person's sending me a message, and maybe I'll encourage them to want to follow my channel. Maybe they'll like what I have to say. Not quite what I got. So there was an individual named Steve1690101. Again, that's Steve1690101. It's a YouTube user. And you're probably wondering right now, why is he telling me this user's name? Big reason. If you haven't read, if you're just watching this, go to my actual channel. Look at the comment at the very top. It's not going to be there for very long, because this guy is a racist. I was literally livid, blown away, in awe, and appalled that someone would actually have the audacity to leave a comment like this. But the comment wasn't the end of it. This person now, they put the comment, okay, I can just delete that. But this Steve wasn't a man. He was a little boy, a coward, a piece of shit, straight up. I don't like racism. I don't condone it. I don't tolerate it. I don't accept it. If you want to go there and you want to be a racist, don't bring that trash around me. I don't want people who follow my channel to have to deal with that. They're good people. All you fans, all you subscribers, friends, people who just come across my channel, I don't want you to have to deal with racism. So I'm putting this guy on blast notice right now because he sent me a message, a private message, because he didn't have the balls to say this on my channel where people would see it up front and they'd start bashing him. I got fire for your ass, homeboy. First thing, don't be a little piece of shit and drop N-bomb and N-bomb and N-bomb in my personal message. Like, I'm not going to put you on blast. Because when you do something like this and you're this type of person, I can be a vindictive jerk when you're a racist. I got no tolerance. So your friends, your subscribers, people who are on your YouTube channel, best believe I'm going to pass them along a link to this video, so that way they can see what you had to say to me. And if, we can all get a good idea of what kind of person they are. I don't subscribe to the YouTube kind of drama. I don't do it, but if you're going to bring racism, I don't condone it. So I'll pass this along to your friends and your subscribers, and they can check it out, and they get to know the real you, the guy who hides behind his internet wall. Alright, so now that I've decompressed, and I'll digress to what I really wanted to talk about today, which is what I've been up to. Tuesday, picked up my copy of, you know what it is? Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2, and my initial impressions from the demo were spot on. And actually, it's exceeding my expectations. I actually did not think it was going to be as good as what it is. Very fun, lots of rewards, lots of unlockables, customizable lightsabers, custom outfits. The combat's pretty deep, with the variety and plethora of type of attacks and the combinations of setups that you can do with your combat. Grab the guy, throw him, electrocute him, push him in the air. When you're in the air, just shock the shit out of him. Just so many variety. But that's not even the end of it. There are moments that you will be playing the game and you'll be like, this is a game? I'm actually controlling this sequence, moving like whole asteroid or ship wreckage out of your way, doing these certain kind of jump moments. If you play the demo, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's one in the demo. I've already played through two other jump moments. Really sick game. Just parts where I'm like, wow, the textures, the lighting, the imperfections in the metal surfaces, and the brushed stainless steel type of texturing, the wakes and curvatures in the glossy surfaces, the way the water looks when it's being pumped and oxygenated through tubing looks breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. If you haven't checked out this game, I'll have my review in a couple of days, put it up for you guys, so that way you'll know if it's a buy, a rent, or if it, you got it and you already know what I'm talking about. So, other stuff that's come out, well, while I was at GameStop, this is the big thing, I haven't seen this on the internet, but it did hit me like, what? I don't remember reading that. I'm pretty sure this would have been like big news. Big news. The GameStop employee said in his system, Gran Turismo 5, again, Gran Turismo 5, has a street date. You know what that means? Street date means locked in. That's when it has to come out. That's what they're geared up to. I mean, they've said, oh, this is the release date. But it's actually, this is what they're saying. The employee told me it's street dated in his system for, this might break some hearts, might make some people cry, might make you rage. I don't want to tear something or punch a hole in a wall. January, again, that's January 1st, 2011. I was like, well, you mean the back end of November? He's like, no, our system says street date January 1st, 2011. I'm like, this got to be like a placeholder. He's like, no, we can see that. When it's a placeholder date, we have those. This is actually SD'd in his system as street dated official. That's when they have to, or at least what he was saying, have to have it out by. So, let you guys chill on that. Let me know what you think. Another thing, the PSP phone hit the internet. People are seeing the in-dev version prototype, and it looks sick. It's got the scratch pad for the virtual analogs. It's got the face buttons, the D-pad. It slides up like the PSP Go. I think that was a prototype for leading into the PSP phone and potentially the PSP 2 if that's not the PSP 2. I guess it's got a, I'm not a huge techie. It's got like an Android operating system, like the Android phone. Don't quote me on it. I only briefly, I was, running around, saw it on my phone. Buddy sent me a message. I'm like, uh-oh. Let me scan through this real quick. So that hit. I've been David Cox from Mercury Steam. If you don't know what they have done recently, which was, I don't know, a phenomenal game called Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Got that right this time. There will be DLC coming, and I told you this was going to happen. He wouldn't give us the exact date in his tweet, but he did say we will be seeing it soon, and that it would have Gabriel and Laura returning to the game in the DLC. Don't know how that's going to work out. It'll be interesting. I don't want to ruin any story for you guys, but I'm pumped to see what that's going to look like. So what have I been up to? What has T Hill been doing? I have been working like mad on getting my website up and running. It's just a WordPress site, but I've had, I'm not a tech guy I've never set up a website, never set up, WordPress, you can get it up, but I don't just like doing things half-baked. So my buddy's been caught up with his family issues, so I had to put together my own logo. It's like a placeholder type of logo for the WordPress site. But I do have a domain name, a hosting. I'm trying to link the two together. There's a few different things I got to get done, and I have to get polished before I'll kick it to you guys, because I want this to start off on a good footing. And I'll be putting up things like all my reviews, all my impressions. I'll be putting up articles that I come across on the internet that catch my interest. Weeding out all the flame bait and hit. I don't want any of that just hit stuff. I want real good topics from stuff that is really interesting and catches my eye. Other stuff, been playing this like mad since it came out. I was on it for like 4.5, 5 hours last night. Still got to go to work and everything, but just insanely busy. Sunday from like 10 o'clock in the morning to like 11:45 at night was just looking for stuff on the internet, trying to build, get impressions. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I use an FTP tool? I tweeted that, hey man, I need help with WordPress. So if any of you guys know how to, you know, post without, I can't use plugins because my, I can't do an FTP because my internet service provider uses a dynamic IP address, so it changes every time you get in. So I can't use an FTP tool to use plugins and stuff, which is frustrating. But if any of you know how to use core code that I can put in that will allow me to post on my main page, the intro page, and have it go on another page as just an entry, as a list, and you can walk me through, please, please, please. I really appreciate it if you sent me a little message, walk me through it. I'd greatly appreciate it. So I've been working like mad on that, running to every roadblock I possibly can. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but you know, that's what I've got going on. I've got some, you know, shout outs for, you know, Virgin Kelly. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I really like what you had to say for your topic that you sent me today. I've thought about it. It's been on my back burner. I've touched on similar subjects like Activision and their practices, and so I'm going to form a full argument about it before I put up a video. But I really appreciate you sending me in the suggestion, so I'll get that out there for you. Well, I've been really busy, so I just want to continue giving my support to hiphopgamershow.com. Hip hop, do your thing. You know, one love, God bless. We all appreciate what you bring to the industry and what you bring to your fans. Another shout out to my buddy Night Gen Hero. Thank you for you know, all your great advice and suggestions and just being real with me and giving me good constructive criticism. And that's what I've got for tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, Steve169100101. You're a loser. So that's what I gotta say. Alright, this is T Hill for Gamer Zero. I'm out. Peace.